102 million guaranteed, 40 million for 2021, and 45 for 2022. That is a lot of Chipotle burritos, my friend. Hey, congrats, Trev. Happy for you, man. I have so much to get done today. I'm just happy that I'm home, but Trevor Bauer should be on the channel sometime either today or the next couple days. We're gonna talk about why exactly he just put out a video saying this is my new home. He has found a new team. He is not going to the Mets. Everyone and their mother, including Dodgers fans on Twitter, thought that he was gonna be a member of the New York Mets. Even me, I've been texting him today. I thought, dude, this kind of sucks. There were some leaks on Twitter of, merchandise coming out about the Mets, and all of a sudden he pops off. He's going to the Dodgers, and in the span of about 5 minutes, the Mets go from being the favorite to win the World Series to now all the way back. The momentum, no pun intended because he has a company called Momentum, but the Dodgers are, in my opinion, the clear favorite. Do not get me wrong. The Padres, the White Sox, the Braves, the Yankees, there are so many good teams in Major League Baseball, and even the Mets. They don't necessarily need Trevor Bauer to win a World Series because that rotation is still going to be disgusting with or without Trev, but I feel bamboozled. I feel like I was played like a fiddle because, again, for the last 24 hours, I thought that it was going to happen. What did he just text me? All right, so he's going to hit me up after this video is done. It is going to be a banger, but I promise you guys, this is the right move in my opinion. Dodgers fans let him know on Twitter that if he went to New York, it would be a mistake, and I have to side with them because the Dodgers need him more than the Mets. If that can make any sort of sense, the Dodgers have lost out on Kike Hernandez. I don't know about Justin Turner. They've lost out on Jock Peterson, but everything else, they can replace Kike with Gavin Lux, who is supposed to be the next big thing. They have Dustin May. They have Tony Gonsolin. They have all of the makings to be a young team that can push for a World Series for the next 5 to 10 years. As long as they have Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts, Clayton Kershaw, Walker Buehler could be the next Jacob deGrom. That's how special he is. And when you factor in Trevor Bauer, they are not a team that you should mess with. So one thing that I want to go ahead and say is that, like I said, Dodgers fans were salty. They were butthurt. They were saying that Trevor Bauer is overrated and that he is not going to be able to reach his full potential if he goes to New York. So one example I do want to give, because a lot of people have been saying Bauer's overrated because he had one good season. It's a Mickey Mouse Cy Young. What did I just say? It's a Mickey Mouse Cy Young. I am not going to do any edits. I have so much to do. He's texting me. I'm freaking out. It's a crazy day in the Fuzzy household. But do you know he's kind of important in the game of baseball? Sandy Koufax, once upon a time, he was the best pitcher in baseball, widely considered one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of our game. Did you know that in his first 950 professional innings, he had an ERA around 4 and his FIP was about 3.7? So it just goes to show you that I am not saying Trevor Bauer is the next Sandy Koufax. All that I'm trying to reiterate is the fact that Jacob deGrom and Garrett Cole and Justin Verlander are proving that pitchers in the modern game can get better as they age, just like they did once upon a time with Sandy Koufax.
Do not get it twisted.
So do not write off Trevor Bauer. Do not say that he won a Mickey Mouse Cy Young, because he showed in 2018 when he led all of Major League Baseball with a 2.44 FIP that he can be that guy. Honestly, he finished in 6th. I thought he was a top 3 Cy Young Award candidate, and if he never got injured, he would have been one of the best pitchers in baseball, if not the Cy Young Award winner in 2018. And then everyone says 2019, he fell off a cliff and that people are expecting that to happen in 2021. A lot of people are not taking into account that he was injured for the most part of 2019. Everyone just wants to write that off as well. I don't understand this. I really don't. It's not just because he's my friend and I make content with him. The guy can pitch. In 73 innings, he had 100 strikeouts and a 1.73 ERA and won the Cy Young. And then all of a sudden, the regular season doesn't count, the playoffs don't count. The 7 2/3 innings that he went against the Braves, where he only allowed 2 hits, 0 earned runs, and 0 walks against the Braves, that is not supposed to happen. That lineup is absolutely disgusting. So I just don't understand the hate of Trevor Bauer as a baseball player. A lot of people don't like him on Twitter, and you can have an argument for that, and you can dissect it 10 different ways. But right now, Speaking clearly from a baseball perspective, this without a doubt makes the Dodgers my favorite to win the 2021 World Series. You have Kershaw, you have Buehler, you have Betts, you have everyone that we talked about, not even including their top prospects. Brusdar Graterol is going to be a stud. I mean, you could use him as a starter, you can use him as a long reliever, you could really do whatever you want with that kid. He is going to be special. And one thing that you can take into account as well is that Bauer is so good at marketing himself that we are going to have Mookie Betts in vlogs. We are going to have some of the most insane vlogs baseball could ever hope for, and this right here, along with Fernando Tatis Jr. gracing the cover of MLB The Show 21. I'm calling it right now. If I can get one meeting with the higher-ups of MLB to stop the blackouts from happening, when you combine Bauer in LA with Fernando Tatis Jr. on the cover, with Aaron Judge back and healthy because apparently he's not lifting as many weights as before, he's doing more yoga. So if everything goes according to plan and I can somehow convince people that blackouts are horrible for baseball and that it limits the reach of this game, 2021 might go down as the most important year in the history of baseball. And I'm saying, well, actually, I should say in my lifetime, because the steroid era was very important. When Babe Ruth played, he really grew the game because baseball was dying before Babe Ruth came around. So maybe that was a little bit dramatic, maybe a little bit of hyperbole, but I'm telling you, baseball is trending in the right direction. We just have to make sure that we put the right people in place, and it starts with marketing our players. Bauer does it for himself. Now MLB The Show is marketing Fernando Tatis, the face of baseball. I'm sorry, it's no longer Mike Trout. You can get mad at me for saying that, but Mike Trout doesn't say anything, and that's the way that he likes it. He's the Kawhi Leonard of Major League Baseball. It's all fine and dandy. Fernando Tatis is the face of baseball. He's breaking the unwritten rules. Bauer is about to explode in LA. I truly think that he is going to dominate. And I know I'm going on a rant, I know I'm really passionate, but this gets me super hyped up, not just for Dodgers fans, because I love this hat. You know, the All-Star game was supposed to happen last year. I just love Dodger Stadium. I kind of have a soft spot for Dodgers fans and Yankees fans because they get clowned on every single day. Now, granted, some of it is warranted, but that does it for today's video. Remember, there is going to be either a double upload or Bauer's going to be on the channel in the next couple of days to talk about why he did not choose the Mets, why he didn't choose the Angels, why he didn't choose the Giants, the Yankees, why he went with the Dodgers, as he calls them, the Doyers. So that does it for today's video. I believe Trevor Bauer is going to repeat his Cy Young season of, of course, to me, it's probably not going to be a 1.73 ERA, but I fully expect him to be sub-3 with 15 to 20 wins, a FIP right around 2.5 to 3. He is going to dominate. He is going to love being back home because he went to UCLA, and now we can hope for a Game 1 World Series start. Probably Trevor Bauer might not be the Game 1 starter because Kershaw and Buehler both exist, but could you imagine Trevor Bauer versus Garrett Cole, Game 1 of the World Series? You have the Dodgers versus the Yankees. Please make that happen. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and peace out. Wow! A lot of hand movements going on. I don't know what to do with my hands.